All right, people. Welcome back to another installment of Unstitched. And Unstitched is where we talk about suiting, different aspects of suiting and clothing, and we kind of debate them, and we figure what the upside is and maybe the downside is. And this week, we're talking about something that has always kind of been in and out of fashion, which is the cuff on the pants. Myself, I used to be a cuff dude about 10 years ago. Probably about 8-9 years ago, I just went away from the cuff. I liked the clean look. I didn't like the little dust particles that might gather in the bottom of my cuff. But I got a feeling my friend over here might feel a little bit different about that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of cuffs. And it's funny, years ago, always went with the no cuff. Switched over to cuffs, changed my life. Everything started getting better for me. But the thing I love about cuffs, let me tell you this is the first point I want to make. Cuffs allow for your pants to hang better. That drape, you can't sometimes get that when you don't have the cuff, right?
I mean,
give me that.
I'll give you that, right? But see, what Rich isn't telling you, right? There's ways around that outside of a cuff. So a lot of tailors, especially us, we do it as well, is we put a little piece of fabric down there to weight it. So it's going to help with your drape. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't have to necessarily have a cuff. You can still get in also. Don't let Rich fool you. Your fabric has a lot to do with your drape as well. If you got some real stiff fabric, I don't care if you put 4 cuffs down there, it's not going to do anything at all. It's going to sit the same way.
But what about when you got loafers or lace-ups especially, and you don't have the cuff, and it starts getting hung up on the back of your shoe. See that cuff, that extra little bit of weight, that extra little bit of flow when you walk and step, it allows the pants to move freely. It doesn't get caught up and tangled in there.
But you automatically look like a principal if you got a cuff. Like automatically, you go with the principal, lawyer, maybe even
So
accountant.
what you're trying to say is classic menswear. The word is classic.
All right. I mean,
if you look back through history, cuffs have always been there.
True.
They serve a purpose.
Like pleats.
That's for another show.
Next show. Okay.
Show.
All right.
That's for another show. Go ahead. I'll let you make a point. Let me get the last word on this one. Go ahead. Make your last point.
All right. I mean, granted, I'm not saying I'll never do a cuff again. I might have a piece coming with a cuff actually, but we'll talk about that later. But by and large, I love the clean look, right, of a pair of slacks without a cuff. It does have its place, but with the no break in the pants, I love the way just no cuff really just hits your shoe. Shows a little sock, and it doesn't take away from it.
Stole my last point, dude. Stole my last point, because that's what I was going to say. I was going to actually give him a little bit of credit and say, you know what, on a casual look, especially when you have a blazer up top and pattern up top and solid pants, I kind of prefer to I hate to admit this, but I kind of prefer to have
Give me my flowers, bro.
I kind of prefer to have no cuff too at that point.
Right.
So I guess what you can take away from this one is cuffs have their purpose, but also no cuff is good too. We'd love to know, what do you like better, cuff or no cuff? Don't forget, best comment below wins an amazing surprise.